Hello, everyone. Dr. Victoria Scribo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. It's hard to believe it, but it's time for Taroscopes again. This is the Taroscopes for the sign of Sag for the month of April 2023. That's Sag Sun, Sag Moon, Sag Rising, Sag, Sag, Sag. So your ruling planet, Sag, is in Aries. We just had a conjunction of Chiron in Aries in March. That actually started a whole new synodic cycle between your ruler of Jupiter and Chiron, expansion of healing around issues of identity, We also have Aquarius, Pluto just moving into Aquarius, moving out of the sign of Capricorn. It's only in there for a little while. We're going to get a taste of what the next 20 years are going to be like, especially this month as Pluto moves forward through Aquarius. By the beginning of next month, it goes retrograde on the first day of May, and it's going to go over how it's moved forward. It's going to move forward from March 23rd to May 1st. And so that March 23rd to May 1st energy, when it goes backwards in May, it's going to go over all of that. So whatever ground we've covered between March and the end of April will get covered again as it moves backwards over that. And then once it goes back into Aquarius next year, where it's going to be in Aquarius instead of just for less than 3 months, it's going to be in Aquarius for 8 months. It's going to move past that again, and we're going to see another sort of wave of change. Pluto being the planet of transformation in a new sign of Aquarius. It doesn't happen that often. The last time Pluto changed signs was in 2008, and we kind of know with the bank collapse what happened in 2008. Just as Pluto was ready to leave Capricorn, we had another bank collapse. Only this time, it was Silicon Valley Bank, which sort of connects it to that Aquarius energy. So very interesting. Whether Pluto is moving through Capricorn or Aquarius, it's moving through signs that are ruled by Saturn. And so it's transformation of the systems. The systems are getting transformed, and we're just at the beginning of it. So don't lose hope. And in fact, Aquarius is associated with democracy. So if we can better make things fair, democracy has a much better chance of surviving and thriving through Aquarius and through Pluto and Aquarius and into the future. We also have Saturn that moves into Pisces. That's a little bit more of a difficult sort of thing for you, because Pisces and Sagittarius are both mutable signs, meaning that Saturn is going to be making squares to your Sagittarius planets. And it's a crisis in action. It's a crisis in action for you to take an action, to build the foundations of, in a way, a new belief system, perhaps. Things that you've learned. Saturn was in Sagittarius back in, I think, 2017, 2018. And it went into Capricorn in around 2019 and was there until 2021, I believe. So it's been maybe 7 years since you had that conjunction of Saturn on Saturn, a Saturn return, and now you're building the foundations for whatever new realizations you had with that Saturn return, if you happen to have Saturn in Sagittarius. I'm talking about people with Saturn in Sagittarius. Those were people born 57, 58, I think. Yeah, 57. I think so. Anyway, 56. All right, enough of that. Enough of math in my head. It's not a good journey. It may not be helpful for anybody. So I'm using the Pro Tarot. No, am I? Yes, I'm using. What am I using? Let me look. Pro Tarot. Take a look and see what's up for you guys for this month coming. Exciting times. Exciting times. Your ruling planet will be shifting again in March. It's going to move in March. In May, it's going to move into Taurus. So we still get in Aries. So it's still for you guys making initiate. And we start with the Emperor. So you have dominion. You're in charge of your own life here. This is you. You're on your throne. You're on your throne. Of course, the kings and the queens sit on thrones, but the emperor and the empress are the most powerful of the kings and the queens in the deck because they're part of the major arcana. And the emperor card is about having dominion. It's also about creating a structure for yourself, and a power, a seat of power. You're definitely in your power. What's challenging that power is the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Swords. So for those of you who are misusing your power, this is the Sword of Justice. For those who are not, this just brings to light or brings to the forefront that when you are in power, the sword that you wield has much consequence. So you have to be in integrity when you're in power. At the root, we have the Three of Pentacles. So this is about working on a project, perhaps with other people it's helpful. This is a craftsman card. This is about being really good at what you do. So you're well positioned because you're in a position of power. You understand that with great power comes great responsibility. And what's beneath you is the work that you've accomplished up to this time. So you're kind of standing on the good works that you've done. We have the Strength card. In the past, you've had reasons to need the Strength card in the past. It's been the recent past has been challenging, but you have overcome it. You have raised your energy beyond the more carnal energy that is indicative of the lion here, and has raised that energy up to a higher vibrational state. This is the rising of the Kundalini. You may have actually had that kind of experience in the recent past. In the sky, we have the Queen of Cups. This is the queen that sees. This is a very psychic queen. And so if that's the kind of stuff that you do, you're going to be seen for it. And you're going to be seen and noticed. And again, it's part of the work that you've already done, as it were. We have the Six of Wands in the immediate future. This is the Victory card. It is, oh, sorry. It's not the Six of Wands, it's the Nine. It's the Nine of Wands. This is making sure you have good boundaries. So you're going to need some good boundaries. You're going to have to be vigilant this month. It's not a negative card, but you have to show people that you're not fooling around and that you're willing to fight for what you believe in. How people see you, the Knight of Cups, they see you as somebody who brings much love, much inspiration, maybe a little bit unrealistic, but well-meaning. We have the Chariot card in the immediate future. This is movement. You could be moving from your home, perhaps, or moving on your path. The Chariot really speaks of being on your path, flying your soul's journey, as it were. So that's very good too. These cards are amazing. Hopes and fears, the Six of Pentacles. You will be compensated. You will be compensated for the work that you do. If that's a fear, and if it's a hope, you will be compensated. And at the end, we have the Ten of Cups. This looks like a good month for you, Sagittarius. Really, These cards are lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's see what else comes up. We can get a major arcana. Of course, that's your wishes coming true, happiness, happiness in the home and the like. And we have the Wheel of Fortune, change in fortune. So if things have been difficult, things are going to be really good this month. What's wrong with that? Let's see what's underneath it all. Choices around relationship, how you relate matters. The Magician, utilizing your attention, utilizing your power, focusing your intention, and then the Temperance card, which is healing, which is about staying, um, walking the straight and narrow. It's about healing. It's about not getting caught up in extremes. These cards are wonderful. I'm so happy for you, Sag, because let me tell you, it hasn't been all that easy. So let's take a look at the, makes me wish I was a Sag, quite honestly. I'll be a Sag by proxy. It's my husband. My husband has his moon in Sag. Yay, this looks good, Mikey. And for my friends who are Sages, of which I have quite a few. I love Sages because they're always up for an adventure, right? Always up for an adventure. If you want a great cup of tea and sympathy, you go to your Cancer friends. You want a good meal or, a great massage, you go to your Taurus friends. But if you want to have fun, you go to your Sag friends. My experience, anyway. All right, let's see what the Starseed Oracle says. I've been using this deck for all of my tarot scopes this month, and it is the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell and Danielle Noel, who does the art. The art is beautiful. So far, all the cards I picked are been pretty right on, pretty accurate. A new earth. Wow, this is powerful for you with all those great cards and the new earth card. Makes you want to be a Sag. Okay, new earth. I'll hold it up while I read it because the card is just so pretty. Okay. And there we have it. It says, it's happening. Keep holding the vision. Don't give up now. You're closer than you think. I know it's hard to hold the frequency of a new age when it feels as if so much is crumbling and so many are losing faith. This is your sign that you are facing the right direction. You have a great gift in being able to see the potential of things before they exist. Tend to the new seeds, dream them into existence. Don't lose faith now. Keep your focus fixed. Planting new seeds and bringing about a shift of the ages is no mean feat. It requires extreme trust and radical vision. If you pull this card, it is reminding you to have faith. You chose to be here and part of this global shift, whether you're bringing it about through prayer and meditation or through working on a new project, job, or creation. Keep going. It's happening. Don't give up now. So wonderful, wonderful card, Sag. Congratulations. You graduated. All right, everyone. Have yourself a wonderful month. Like and subscribe if you would. Share it with your friends if you'd like. If you'd like to support me, I do have a Patreon page. I do have some stuff on Patreon that's not on YouTube, although most of my stuff, I will say, is on YouTube. And I use the Patreon so that I can do more stuff on YouTube. It's becoming less and less profitable, really, because of the algorithms and how they change everything. It's not, you're not making the same kind of money that you were on this. And so you're trying to figure out how best to support myself through this. I want to continue to share what I know. And so I have to figure out how best to do that. But I'll be here and I'll be on Patreon. Thank you for all the new subscribers. Thank you, Cash Peters, for the shout out. It was very sweet. I honestly think I learned as much maybe as you learned from me, which I think is the best kind of read, right? So welcome to the new subscribers and to my old tried and true. Thank you for sticking with me all these years through all the changes and all the challenges, really. I mean, who hasn't had a challenge, right? Have a great month, and I will see you again next month for the tarot scopes for the sign of of Sagittarius for the month of May. But until then, Sagittarius, enjoy your month. Sounds like it's going to be a great one. Take care, everyone. Namaste.